Welcome to Miami, Florida, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Buffalo Sabres and the Florida Panthers.
Holzinger gets possession off the draw. Schmelik into the middle. Chips it ahead to Gagne. To Holzinger. To Odette. McLean stops him. McLean moves it to Norton. Odette was knocked down. Penalty called for roughing.
Florida penalty to number 6, Jeff Norton. 2 minutes for roughing.
They move into position for the faceoff. Pekka wins the draw cleanly. Shannon then made the shot. To Zhitnik. Zhitnik moves in. Towards the net. Then the pass was intercepted. McLean moves the puck to Sela. Zhitnik goes offside. Florida gets possession off the draw. Lindsay cleared the puck. Kozlov shoves Schmelik. Laws scores shorthanded. Kozlov gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pekka.
Florida goal, scored shorthanded by number 3. Paul Rouse, assisted by number 25, Victor Kozlov.
McLean kept it out. Florida should be making a line change soon. Great hit! Kozlov got the puck down the ice. He's flattened by Lindsay. Zhitnik moves it over to the wing. Florida returns to full strength as the penalty expires. Pekka intercepted the pass. Sanderson misses the pass. To Barnaby. That's stopped by McLean. The puck is dropped. Gagne won the draw. Whitney to center. To Sela. Gagne shoots. Odette out of his own zone. Odette scores.
Let's have a look at the replay. Here he has the puck. He let a wrist shot go, and it's in the back of the net.
Johnson gets to the circle. He'll face off against Primo. Primo gets waved out of the face-off circle. Johnson gets to the circle. He'll face off against Rosick.
Buffalo goal, his 5th of the season, scored by number 28, Donald Odette, assisted by number 81, Miroslav Shatan.
Grosek scores!
Here's another look at it. Here he has the puck. He let a wrist shot go and beat the goalie.
The ref gets ready to drop the puck. The puck is dropped.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 18, Michael Grosek, assisted by number 44, Alexei Zhitnik, and number 8, Daryl Shannon.
Allen jostles with Barnaby. Barnaby throws his gloves to the ice. Barnaby gets the first punch in. Barnaby came out punching and he hasn't stopped. And again! Barnaby catches him squarely with that one.
Down he goes, down he goes.
Allen will get 5 minutes for that little show of affection. So will Barnaby.
Florida penalty to number 12, Chris Allen, a 5-minute major for fighting. Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Holzinger won the draw. Florida should be making a line change soon. Whitney blasted it. Rolison moves it to McKee. Buffalo is ahead by 1 goal. To the net. Odette shoots! Jovanovski moves it over to the wing. 5:25 left in the period. The Sabres will change on the fly. Florida needs to get a fresh line out there. To the net. Gagne gets the puck to Whitney. Belted and knocked to the ice by Wilson. Florida has a fresh line on the ice. To Verada. He passed it. Moves in. To the net. McLean moves the puck to Laws. McLean covers up the puck for the faceoff. Washburn wins the draw cleanly. Sanderson scores! The ref gets ready to drop the puck.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 80, Jeff Sanderson.
Florida should be making a line change soon. Zhitnik shoots the puck to Jovanovski. Jovanovski passes it across. Kozlov moves it ahead. Buffalo looks to be in control of this game. Pekka gets checked. The Buffalo Sabres lead by 2 goals. Odette moves in. Towards the net. What a hit! Kozlov passes it across. 3:06 left in the period. Cicerelli gets hit. To Pekka. Kozlov shoots! To Wilson. Sanderson gets checked. Florida really needs to get another line out on the ice. Buffalo steals the pass. Florida has really passed the puck well in this game. Rolison hangs onto the puck. Gagne won the draw. Laws to Mellenby. Odette to center. Moves in. Odette scores!
He gave it a gallant effort, but not much chance of stopping that.
Gagne gets to the circle. He'll face off against Burridge.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 28, Donald Audette, assisted by number 19, Brian Holzinger.
Florida has a fresh line on the ice. Schmelik shoots! McLean moves the puck to Jovanovski. McLean slows things down by covering up. Gagne won the draw.
He hits hard, but he hits clean.
Mellenby passes across. McKee passes it across. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there.
Last minute of play in the first period.
To Odette. Odette knocked to the ice by Gagne. Florida looks exhausted out there. Buffalo beats out the icing call. Murphy fakes a shot from his own end. 20 seconds remaining in the period. The Sabres start changing on the go. Towards the net. The puck's knocked loose by Jovanovski. After 1 period, the Sabres lead by 3.
Fans are reminded that smoking is not permitted in this building.
Welcome back for the second period of this great game. I'm Jim Houston.
I'm Darrell Ray.
Gagne gets to the circle. He'll face off against Holzinger. Over to Laws. To Whitney. He scores! They move into position for the faceoff. And they drop the puck.
Florida goal, scored by number 14, Ray Whitney, assisted by number 15, Dave Gagne, and number 27, Scott Mellenby.
The Panthers are changing on the go. Towards the net. Grosek passes it across. Rolison moves the puck to Primo. Primo to the net. To Verada. Washburn intercepted it. Buffalo touches the puck for icing. Pekka gets possession off the draw. Muller winds up. Rolison gives it to Zhitnik. Pass intercepted to Nemirovsky. Zhitnik into the middle. McLean moves it to Murphy. Sanderson nailed it. Murphy. Intercepted by Barnaby. To Sanderson. Sanderson starts out. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Then moves it ahead to Washburn. Washburn to the net. He takes a slap shot. Florida really needs to get another line out on the ice. Pekka to center. Has the puck on a string. The Sabres are ahead by 2. The puck's knocked loose by Pekka. Barnaby squares off against Allen. Allen throws his gloves to the ice. Barnaby gets the first punch in. Allen being pummeled mercilessly by Barnaby. Allen catches him with a good hard shot.
Oh, did he buckle him with that one?
Allen will have 5 minutes to think about that scrap, as will Barnaby.
Florida penalty to number 12, Chris Allen, a 5-minute major for fighting. Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Mellenby was knocked down by Holzinger. Buffalo looks to be in control of this game. To Holzinger. Jovanovski to center. 5:42 left in the period. Jovanovski shot it. Wilson moves it on. The Sabres will change on the fly. McLean holds on to it. Florida has fresh legs on the ice. Ahead to Johnson. Norton passes into the middle. Buffalo leads by 2 goals. That's icing against Florida. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Both teams are passing well in this game. Kozlov passes over to the wing. Holzinger passes into the middle. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. McKee chips it ahead to Shatan. The Sabres are changing on the go. Odette passes across. then moves it ahead to Lindsay. Florida should be making a line change soon. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Schmelik passes it across. 3:31 left in the period. Odette blasted it to Cicerelli. Buffalo steals the pass. Florida needs to get a fresh line out there. Out in front to Wilson. Chatan passes it across. Florida has fresh legs on the ice. Buffalo really needs to get another line out on the ice. Florida touches the puck for icing. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. McKee passes across. The Buffalo Sabres are ahead by 2 goals. Parada scores!
Let's take another look at that one, Jim. Here he has the puck. He let a wrist shot go and turned the light on.
They move into position for the faceoff. Buffalo will have to have another player take the faceoff. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Here we go again.
Buffalo goal scored by number 25, Vaclav Varada, assisted by number 74, Jay McKee, and number 18, Michael Grosek.
Florida should be making a line change soon. McKee gives it to Odette. Odette starts out. The Sabres will change on the fly. Odette dumps the puck in. Buffalo has been doing a great job of sharing the puck. Pekka fired it. Odette shoots! Florida wins the draw cleanly.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Gagne out of his own zone. Moves in. Rolison gives it to Zhitnik. Pass intercepted. Gagne fired it. To Gagne. Rolison makes a nice save. Moves it to Odette. Florida should be making a line change soon. To Murphy. Murphy clears the puck down the ice, and that's the end of the second period.
Fans, there are still good seats available for the next game, but don't delay because they won't last long.
Welcome back for the third period of today's game on NHL 99. Game on! The Florida Panthers win the faceoff. To Gagne. To Gagne. Moves in. Behind the net. Both teams are passing well in this game. Mellenby winds up. His pass intercepted by Gagne. Florida should be making a line change soon. Pass intercepted to Chatan. To Whitney. Over to Gagne. To Laws. Whitney shoots! Florida needs to get a fresh line out there. To Holzinger. Gagne made the shot. Florida has been playing a great passing game so far in this one. Johnson gets to the circle. He'll face off against Primo. Florida has a fresh line on the ice. Holland moves it on. Grosek to the net. Florida has really been moving the puck around well. Holland passes back. McLean covers up the puck. Pekka gets possession off the draw. Barnaby shoves Svela. To Pekka. One-timer! The Sabres win the faceoff. Schmelik winds up. Into the corner. Towards the net. Buffalo wins the draw cleanly. Florida has been playing a great passing game so far in this one. Cicerelli winds up. Rolison moves it ahead. Buffalo having success at both ends of the rink in this game. Moves in. Brown to the net. Brown was knocked down. Buffalo having success at both ends of the rink in this game. The Panthers change up their lines. Buffalo having success at both ends of the rink in this game. Florida leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Belted and knocked to the ice by Ward. Offside, Buffalo. Florida has fresh legs on the ice. Barnaby looks like he wants a piece of Dallin. Allen throws his gloves to the ice. Barnaby gets the first punch in. He lets fly with a haymaker. And again!
That looked like maybe it was a mismatch.
Allen will have 5 minutes to think about that scrap, as will Barnaby.
Florida penalty to number 12, Chris Allen, a 5-minute major for fighting. Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Florida should be making a line change soon. To Jovanovski. Jovanovski gets checked. Holzinger to Schmelik. The Sabres start changing on the go. To the net. To Whitney. Florida has a fresh line on the ice. Zhitnik quickly passed it to Shannon. Buffalo has a solid lead. He touches the puck for icing. Washburn won the draw. Oh, a truck hit him. To center. Moves in. Towards the net. Florida should be making a line change soon. Svelop over to Jovanovski. Holzinger jars the puck loose. Florida needs to get a fresh line out there. McLean moves it to Svelop. To Kozlov. To Jovanovski. To Cicerelli. Cicerelli to center. To Lindsay. To Cicerelli. Shatan out of his own zone. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Florida looks exhausted out there. The pass was intercepted. To Lindsay. Svela passes into the middle. To Kozlov. On to Odette. Belted and knocked to the ice by Jovanovski. To Kozlov. The Sabres will change on the fly. Into the corner. Pekka passes across. The save was made by McLean. He's flattened by Kozlov. Into the corner to Pekka. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. He's flattened by Pekka. Jovanovski passes over to the wing. 1:05 left in the game. To center.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Jovanovski starts out to Muller. Moves in. Rolison made the save. Rolison moves it to Brown. Muller winds up, who then fired it. Schmelik clears the puck. Washburn winds up. The game is over! The Panthers have lost to the Sabres.